story. And international politics, the 45th President of the United States of America, the person of Donald J. Trump, has said that Zelensky is the best political salesman of all time, that anytime he walks into the US, he goes away with $60 billion US. And if he's voted in, immediately he gets to office, that's going to get us settled, that he will stop funding the Ukraine war against Russia. What do you think about this man? This man has been very, very vocal, and he has been so controversial. And guess what? If he finally wins this year's election, he's going to be the first American convicted of felony to become a president. Let's see how it goes. Since he left the seat of the US president, I miss his tweet. Those days when he was the US president. This man. No. In fact, at the point I actually thought he doesn't have a media aid. You know, in Nigeria, all our Tinibus, the Buharis, the all of them people, you know, they always have media aid that we edit and re-edit before. But this man, whatever comes to his desk, back on once he's registered. He's on Twitter. So, and I think the man is not totally wrong after all. There should be a time that we really call a spade, that this Ukraine-Russia war should have an end. Yes, let it be settled. Alright? I don't want to comment on that today because that's not part of the story I actually have. I just want to let you know that Donald Trump has made it known that if he's voted in as the US president, that is going to make sure that Ukraine-Russia war ends by not funding the Ukraine war against Russia. Listen
I
to
think
him.
Zelensky is maybe the greatest salesman
Can you hear that?
of any politician that's ever lived. Every time he comes to our country, he walks away with $60 billion. And I like him. You know, on the impeachment hoax #1, he was very good. He said, no, the president didn't threaten me at all. He could have been a grandstander and said, I was threatened, right, Matt? He could have said, I was threatened. So I like him. But he's
I like you, I like you too, guy.
So now here's the beauty. He just left 4 days ago with $60 billion, and he gets home and he announces that he needs another $60 billion, else it never ends.
It never ends, alright? So let's go to the next question that he keeps asking for, and they ask it about ends. What do you think about Donald Trump's statement here? Do you think he's right? Shouldn't the US stop funding the Ukraine war effort against Russia? I think if US wasn't supporting Ukraine, the war should have been ended by now, and maybe there could have been a proper settlement to all of this instead of all the wastage and all that. Because honestly, we are in Nigeria, but guess what? Even though the war is not happening in Nigeria,